Hello and welcome everyone to a new video here on my channel, this time with an aerial vehicle for once again. Well, it's actually an old vehicle. You might remember this one. It's the A-10A Warthog, and it's pretty much the same model as the one I have already previously converted to GTA 5. Just let me tell you, this is kind of how can I say this, a weapon tester, feature tester whatsoever, because I'm planning on doing a more detailed new version of the A10 and actually the A-10C Thunderbolt, the more advanced version with some extra stuff, different cockpit than the A version and so on, blah blah. And yeah, like I said, this is mostly just a version because I haven't actually touched the new model yet. I just wanted to make sure that the features all work before starting on the new model. So yeah, this won't be released at GTA5mods.com, but you can download this as, well, kind of unofficial release in the description. Link will be there. But if it has any bugs, well, I'm sorry for that, but as I said, this is not an official release. This is like an in-progress tester version, so yeah, that's that. And from what I have noticed is, if you already have some other planes with custom weapons installed, like the Flanker series aircraft, like the Su-37, Su-35, or F-14A Tomcat, FA-18D, there might be conflicts because, well, even though you might have a custom game config file, the game tends to crash if you have too many aircraft with custom weapons. That's kind of a letdown, but yeah, that's just how it is. Because I just earlier thought that I've been doing something terribly wrong with the weapons on this one and really spent 2 hours trying to figure out why my game crashed. Then I just removed one of the flanker aircraft and ta-da, it worked. So I'm pretty sure it has something to do with weapon limitations regarding add-ons, but yeah, that's just how it is. So enough talking, I guess. Let's just go to the new features when compared to the old A-10A model. So for starters, we have the steering wheel turning when steering on the ground. Let's just use menu to go inside the cockpit. We have actually a working flight stick inside the cockpit now, with hands on the flight stick, one hand on the throttle to the left right here. We have updated mirrors with better reflections and real life reflections. What else? I have changed some settings regarding the weapon models and of course also the weapon settings in general, and some material updates, but yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's just take off for now. Put the gear in. So as you can see, the range on the machine gun here is much longer than the default machine gun on aircraft. Also got different sounds. So the next weapon we have here is the Hydra Rocket Pot. Or, well, Hydra is the missile. The rocket pods have another designation. I think it's L68 or something, I'm not entirely sure. But the rockets in there are unguided Hydra 70 missiles, which can be fired in quick succession. Each rocket pod holds 7 missiles, so you can fire 14 in total, and then you have reload time of 15 seconds, and then you can fire again. Because, well, I actually didn't want to have this one here spamming missiles left and right, so you gotta deal with a little reload. And the last weapon right here is a guided missile. You can see them on the wings right here. It's the AGM-65 Maverick missile. Well, it's actually an air-to-ground missile, but in-game it can lock on to aircraft as well. The reason for this is, one, I actually don't know if it's possible to make missiles lock on to ground vehicles only. And secondly, well, the A-10 is armed with Sidewinder missiles for self-defense, but in GTA a vehicle can only have 3 separate weapons, and since it's a ground attack aircraft, I decided to actually make the AGM-65 the weapon to go. And well, so you technically still have an air-to-air missile on this as well, even though it doesn't really come from the Sidewinder hardpoints, but that's just how it is. And if we, well, let's actually switch to daytime here and to slow-mo. So let's see if we can actually see this. But you can see there are again custom weapon models. This one here is the Hydra 70 rocket model, which you can see coming out of the rocket pods. And then here we have the AGM-65 missile. This probably, I didn't test it yet, but it should also work with CAM XX Core's missile script, which makes the missile on the wing disappear, so it actually looks like the missile falls off the wing and then launches off, which gives it kind of a more realistic look. But I had some problems with my game, so I threw some scripts out to see if the game is more stable, and tada, it is more stable, but that's why I don't have the script in my folder at the moment. As you can see, the barrel is also rotating right here. I actually tried adding some smoke effects to the gun, but they're barely visible. I don't really know how to make them larger, which is kind of a shame because I would really like to add some smoke effects to this one. Shame. actually hit a car right there. So for those who are not aware of the earlier version, I forgot about that actually. This one has multi-livery support, although the liveries are not that different from each other. They have got some different nose arts and different tail coats. It's a shark mouth right here. Yeah, stuff like that. Just thought before bringing this one to the ground, let's show this once more. Alright, so let's bring this bird down. And there we go. So, this is it. This is, well, kind of a teaser for a new A-10. I don't really know when it'll come. I can just say it will come. Apart from that, you can enjoy this one for now, and well, I hope you do enjoy this one, because the A-10 is still one of my favorite aircraft. It's really a nice and mean aircraft with its Avenger gun. Sadly, you can't really do it justice in GA5, but it's still a pretty cool aircraft. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, thanks for watching this video. See you again in the next one, and until then, take care.